Ooga chaka, ooga 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 chaka, ooga ooga ooga. Hello again. It's me, Ryan here, and this week I'm reviewing Marvel's new movie, Guardians of the Galaxy, starring Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, and the voices of Vin Diesel and Bradley Cooper as, of course, Groot and Rocket. And if you were wondering what this was, this was a poster that I actually snagged from the theater. They were giving this out to people who saw it in IMAX, but I just had to snag one even though I went and saw it regular. While the attendant wasn't looking, I just grabbed one. So everybody, be very hush-hush about it, and what the attendant doesn't know won't hurt him. But so anyway, back to the movie. This was a huge risk by Marvel, and you know, like you see in all the trailers, you hear they're making a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Who is that? And I had no idea who that was. I mean, as you can tell by me taking the poster, I think everybody's going to believe in it now because this movie was fantastic. This was such a funny movie. This movie was funnier than Neighbors, and Neighbors was a funny movie. That's not a rip on Neighbors, you know. I love seeing Seth Rogen getting shot up into the ceiling with airbags. And what I'm trying to say is this movie was very funny. And but it didn't skimp on the plot. The fun was all had in the plot, and of course, the plot centers around Star-Lord Peter Quill being played by, of course, Chris Pratt, and he does a masterful job in this role. I mean, he is Star-Lord, and he brings a lot to the character. You can really tell because the character is super funny. He goes and he collects this orb that he doesn't really know what it is. He's just trying to make a buck on it. But when a bounty is called on him, he meets, of course, Rocket and Groot, and then Gamora, and they get taken to prison for fighting over the orb. And well, craziness ensues. I don't want to spoil any of the plot for you guys. I'm sorry. You guys just have to go to the theater and see a tree and a raccoon kicking people's ass. They also recruit Dave Bautista's character, Drax the Destroyer, while they're in prison, but this just misfit band of characters is just so funny. They're just all self-aware, and the really only downside to this movie, the only thing that I could say that I didn't really like was that the villain wasn't as funny. I thought Lee Pace played the villain, Ronan the Accuser. I thought he did a fine job as Ronan the Accuser. I just wish maybe in the writing they would have made him funnier, you know, because all of these other characters throw out just fantastic one-liners. You know, Ronan, he was really serious. I felt like he was a little out of place, but whatever, that's just kind of nitpicking because he still did a good job. Dave Bautista does a fantastic job. Normally wrestlers aren't very good actors. Not all of them can be a Rock. But anyway, Dave Bautista is great in this role, and he's very funny. He's a huge idiot in this role, but it's so funny. And he really fits in with the rest of the cast. Of course, you have Vin Diesel in there as Groot. Vin Diesel is kind of legendary for lending his voice. You know, he did The Iron Giant, which is a fantastic movie as well. And then here, all he has is three little words. I am Groot. And in that order. You almost feel like you know what he's saying, even though technically Rocket's the only one who knows what he's saying. Just to let you know, you know. The person that steals the show in this, though, is Rocket. And I think that's what everybody was hoping for. And that is what you're going to get, people. Because Rocket is hilarious. He's so funny. Voiced by Bradley Cooper, as I mentioned before, and he knocks it out of the park. He's always got a one-liner, and he knows when to say funny things, and just throughout there he throws in stuff that you don't expect. Where else can you watch a raccoon shoot guns at people and scream at people in a prison? I mean, come on. Go see the movie. Come on. Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and Ocean's 11 mixed in there. That's what it boiled down to. It was just so funny and so awesome. That is the one word to describe this movie. awesome. I guess it's rating time, and this will come as no surprise, but 10 out of 10. That's right, 10 out of 10 for Guardians of the Galaxy. Quickly, I gotta throw a shout out to James Gunn. I can't believe I forgot to mention him before. He does a fantastic job. Not only did he direct this, he wrote it, and just everything in this movie was pitch perfect. Just a great experience in the theater all the way around. I guess that's all I have to say. Everybody, go see this movie. Go watch a raccoon in a tree beat some people up. And go watch Chris Pratt and crack one-liners as he's flying a spaceship and shooting people. And for the love of God, everybody, please, have a good one.